Before you welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are doing okay. Kaizer Chiefs are going head to head with Isiwelele FC tomorrow, 7:30 FNB Stadium. We are here to do a lineup prediction with Coach Cedric Case and also Coach Khalil Ben Youssef. I'm hoping you guys are gonna drop your own lineup prediction in the comments, and also do not forget to do scoreline prediction and also like the video. Is very important. Okay, let's begin without any waste of time. Bafethu sisuka kwi-game against Simba. We played a 0-0 draw with CAF, and I would say we're playing away and you didn't concede. Impressive, but at the same time I would have liked with the Kaizer Chiefs score one goal at least away. You know, ukuthi away rule iyasebenza in African football, so I would have liked ukuthi Kaizer Chiefs score away, but we didn't score. I'm hoping masasifike ekhaya sizoyiqeda the game, and we're not gonna concede like we did not concede away. So here we are today. Siwelele dlala naso. Kaizer Chiefs are in fourth place in the league, 15 points. Orlando Pirates are also in fourth place. They are playing tomorrow also. Are they playing? Yes, they are playing tomorrow. And I'm hoping we're going to win our game. It's very important that we win our games. In the last 5 games, Kaizer Chiefs in the league, in the PSL, I would say, they've won only 1 game. Sagcina winner against the Golden Arrows, 1-0, and then we went to play Isikhukhuné United, Sashaya with 3-1. We went to play Galant. We were supposed to collect all 3 points here. Play the draw against AmaZulu, supposed to win also, play the draw. Carling Blake Label, 0-0 draw, sadliwe penalty, as you guys know. So Kaizer Chiefs in their last 5 games in PSL, in Betway Premiership, they've not won. They've only won 1, I mean. So bafethu, this is a game that we have to win. Siwelele singashaya bafethu siyashayeka, and let me show you ukuthi in their past 5 games badlale njani. You see, they've only won 1 game against the Gallants, and losses. So this means that we stand a chance at beating this team. As much as it's not gonna be easy, they're gonna fight, but at the same time, we are Kaizer Chiefs, we are the bigger club here. We have to walk away with all 3 points. So let's try and do this lineup prediction. In goals, I don't think Kaizer Chiefs should be benching Peterson. Peterson should continue playing up until he drops form or he doesn't do well. In my opinion, he has been very impressive for Kaizer Chiefs. Brandon Peterson. Where is Brandon now? I can't find him. Brandon Peterson, where are you, my friend? Where are you, my brother? Yeah, here he is. In goals, he should continue playing. He has been very impressive. Ofri Akentuari, Umjida, he did very well. Quilento, Yama qualifiers, but at the same time, I don't think he's in good spirit with the coaches, especially after that thing awayenzayo ukuthi angafuni ukuphuma ekhishwa. So I'm thinking to myself, our goalkeepers now is Brandon Peterson, number 1, and then Bruce Fuma, our second goalkeeper. So Solomons, I'm gonna play him as my right back. Solomons, he has been impressive. He should continue playing, and this is a game where we're gonna be attacking, so we need a right back of Solomons. You guys know him. Magiwa Pambili uyayisiza team kakhulu, so he has to play. He combines very well with attacking players. We need him. He's gonna help also in defending. He has been quite solid, I would say. Okay, as my left back, I'll play Cross. I don't think we need to change Cross. Unkanyiso Shinga, Paseka Marco is injured. Kanyiso Shinga, is he injured also? I think I saw Kaizer Chiefs releasing a statement, but at the same time, I don't think some of the players are really injured. They just have issues with the coaches and all that. But Cross will start here. The back line, I don't think it should be changed. Here, Miguel Inacio Miguel should be played. The duo Inacio Miguel and Zita Kunika has been, I would say, working very well together. I just cannot believe that Uzita Kwenika is one of our best defenders now. A player that was so close to being, I would say, let go. He's now one of our best defenders. Ethan McCarthy can also come on to pair up with either of the two. If there's one that drops the performance between these two, Ethan McCarthy can also come in. And then in the midfield, the weekend, ngobe sidlala neSimba SC, they played uNdlovu and Umthethwa. In my opinion, for this game, Umthethwa is not supposed to start, as much as Umthethwa has been doing very well. I'm sure that game he did very well. This back line not conceding, Umthethwa becomes very key because he's the one who's doing all the interceptions here, protecting this back line and all that. But at the same time, I'm thinking this is the game where we have to go all in, attack. Isaqalwa nje game. This is Siwelele bafowethu. Sidlala at home. They're gonna, for sure, they're gonna sit back and wait for us to attack. Umthethwa is important to do all those interceptions, protecting the back line and all that. But for a game like this, we're gonna need creativity. So I'm thinking of benching him, not because he is a bad player, but at the same time, I know that the assistant coaches are not gonna take any chances. They're not gonna risk it, even though I think this is the game where they have to gamble, put more players who are gonna give you something going forward. As you guys know, Umthethwa is not that much helpful when it comes to going forward. Good player though, but again, he doesn't give us anything when it comes to going forward. But again, let me play him. Let me play him because I know the assistants who are predicting Gabele. We are predicting a lineup as well, so I'm thinking they're gonna play him, but at the same time, I don't think they should be playing him. And then we have Vulomchita here. Should I play Undlovu again, or should I try with Ulebohang Mabuwe? He's attacking, but he can also play as an 8 and all that, I'm sure. Should I go with Undlovu again, or should I go back to playing Umthethwa and Ungcobo? And then maybe, okay, let me just do this, Bafethu. Let me just do this. I want to see something. If Kaizer Chiefs can do this, playing Nkosi Mphile Ngcobo here tomorrow, and then give it a try, Ulomchita, Uvilakazi. He did very well. He did very well in the World Cup. We saw him. Even though Kaizer Chiefs might play him here on the left, I'm thinking to myself, they should try him here because this boy is very good in passing, and he's very good in shot taking. So try him for once. Play him as an attacking midfielder. If it does not work, then Ungcobo can go in attacking. You play Mfundo Vilakazi here, but at the same time, I'm thinking to myself, it would be better if we try Mfundo Vilakazi in his best position because this boy is very talented. And then here, who should we play? I think we should play Lilepo on his best positions also. Lilepo. I think we should play him. Kaizer Chiefs have to start playing Lilepo on his best position. They have to start playing him this side to Lilepo, not on the right. This limits him so much. He can't cut inside and shoot now. Pulemodi has been doing what he's doing, but for me, as much as I see his work rate and all that, he helps the team going forward. He tries to help the team going forward, and then when it comes to defending, he does the up and down very well. But I need goals and assists from Pulemodi. The only time I think he gave us something was that game where Kanyisa Mayo tried to steal his goal. He could have gotten us a goal and assist in that game. But yeah, what about the other games? What has he given us? Awukwazi ukuthi a senior player uzothatha 10 games before he can give us an assist and a goal. No, Bafethu. I think Kaizer Chiefs have to start giving players a chance. Players who are gonna be that much, that are gonna bring that much of an impact. A goal and an assist, maybe. I need impact players. That's what I'm trying to say, because if you don't score, if you don't assist as an attacker, who's going to do that job? Especially if you are a senior player like Pulemodi, who's supposed to take responsibility and carry the team on his back. if you are not doing it. So in my opinion, give the youngins some opportunities if the guy is not being played, is not giving us anything. And then there's Zulilebo also. One of the reasons why I'm playing him is because he has not been playing on his best position, in my opinion. Play him on the right, and then if he also does not give us anything, put him on the bench. Put him on the bench. We have so many players that are supposed to be given a chance. English is not Englishing, but I'm hoping you guys understand. Okay, as my hey, who am I gonna play? I think Kaizer Chiefs are gonna do this, Bafetu. I think they're gonna do this. I'm gonna move Mfundo Vilakazi here. Let me just go and play him where Kaizer Chiefs are gonna play him actually. I think they're gonna play him there, and then we're gonna have Ndlovu as an 8 again. Special Ndlovu as an 8 again. I think we're gonna have space. I think this lineup will go like this. Ungcobo attacking, and also Mayo. Khanyisa Mayo has to start banging goals. But at the same time, in my opinion, I don't know if you guys will understand me. I don't want Mayo to score goals for Kaizer Chiefs. Not because I don't want him to score. I do want him to give us goal. But at the same time, if this guy starts banging goals, his parent club, people lose that, are gonna take him. They're gonna say, oh, Gantu Yawashama goals. So we get to keep you. Even if they were not to keep him, they were to sell him. If Khanyisa Mayo gets into a good form at Kaizer Chiefs, if we try to buy him from Ipeluz, that they're gonna price him. They're gonna make him very expensive. So I'm thinking to myself, I think Khanyisa Mayo, we should not build the team around him, because we could lose him at the end of the season. So I'm thinking to myself, we should be giving Abo Flavio Silva more chances than this guy, because that team, yeah, Khanyisa Mayo, Imdedel, and then we take him. Then after that, Kaizer Chiefs now can play him. I'm not saying bench Mayo, but at the same time, I'm hoping you guys understand what I'm trying to say. If this guy impresses, that team is gonna keep him, his parent club. And also, I think we need to invest more in our players. Igodaro, I want to see him play. And Flavio Silva also must come back and play. Kaizer Chiefs, stop benching Oganye. Stop the issues that are happening at the club. I don't know Uguti Kubani that can sort out all the mess that Kaizer Chiefs management have created. Because this thing, Ganabi, we saw one in Letuba yesterday, posting Gunabi. There are so many players who are back chatting with the coaches. So it's a mess. It's a mess. And it's all because of the management. I'm not even going to blame the coaches. It's the management. Their decisions that they do have led the club to what it is right now. So I'm going to close the video. It's getting too long. Okay, this is my lineup. My scoreline prediction will be 3-1 to Kaizer Chiefs. I'm hoping we're going to break 2 goals. We have not scored more than 2 goals this season. So I'm thinking this is the game where maybe Kaizer Chiefs are going to score at least 3 goals. Okay, Peterson in goals, Solomons right back, Cross, Miguel and Kwinika as my center backs, as an 8, Ndlovu, Umthethwa as a 6, and then we have attacking midfielder Ungcobo, Lilepo as a left winger, and then we have Vilakazi as a right winger, and then we also have Umayo as our striker. Scoreline 3-1 to Kaizer Chiefs. Let's go.